Tell you whether you be Yoruba, Hausa or Igbo, all na the same 10 and 10 pairs. Now him make we go join hands together, make we country better. No say I no tell you. Yes sir.
Samarin Nigeria, Mudaga Nigeria, Yamata Nigeria, Mudaga Nigeria, Muhata Hanumu, Mudaga Nigeria, Nigeria, Namune, Nigeria, Namune.
Make we live town, live, make a live. Come, make we lift Nigeria up, live, make a live. This Nigeria now we home, making up Africa. No place where be like our home, home sweet home. Make we join and think alive. America plus Germany, France plus Britain. Yeah, surely we know when they suffer before. Sincerity plus hard work. Now it make them be the best today. Everybody want to become citizen. Brothers and sisters, make we no give up. If today bitter, tomorrow will be better. If today bitter, tomorrow will be better. Naturu at the top, Naturu at the top. Ah, make me live town, live, make a live. Ah, make me live Nigeria, live, make a live. This Nigeria now we own, making up Africa. No place where be like our home.
You wanted to get me there.
Got you. You don't realize I already got you. I already got you. In truth, there is no place like home.
Absolutely.
In truth, there will be no place like Nigeria for any one of us who are indigents of this country.
Exactly.
And so we must fix it. We must come together. We must put hands together, regardless of tribe, creed, or I don't know, creed, any other thing. We must all come together to fix Nigeria. Evergreen song by Chief King Sonia Day, okay, with that one it titles Nigeria Yiti Bubuwani. That is Nigeria. This Nigeria belongs to all of us. So, the Zuma Big Talk this morning. How do we get more professionals in politics? How do we get more professionals, who are dedicated and committed to a greater Nigeria? And so they are coming into politics to bring that professional touch into politics. As we speak of today, what we have are more people, who are in politics for the benefit of politics itself and not for the benefit of the people. Exactly. Well, this is a good time to say happy birthday to one of the most hardworking young Nigerians that I do know, and the chairman of Lotsad Media, fondly called ST or Udreko. Here's and that I'm talking about Mr. Sheyi Tinubu. Here's wishing you a rewarding brand new year filled with dreams that will come true, and the wishes, that will see the light of the day. Here at Citizen FM, we wish you many more beautiful, wonderful, rewarding, and amazing years ahead, Mr. Sheyi Tinubu. Have a great day.
Happy birthday, Sheyi Tinubu.
Absolutely. So we move on now. ZUMA Big Talk. Office, they say that a politician is like quicksilver. If you try to put your finger on him, you'll find nothing under it. But that's because such a person is possibly not a professional in politics. Today, Nigeria suffers from a scarcity of professionals in politics because for most people, when you talk to them, what you hear is politics is dirty. Politics is dirty. And unfortunately, those who get into politics, right, make the laws for the rest of us who do not see it as, for the rest of us who stay away from it. And so if it is dirty and the pigs have gone in, and no, I'm trying to get somewhere, Lawrence. If politics is dirty and the pigs have gone in rather than the lions going in, what happens is that the pigs make the laws for the lions, the elephants, the tigers, and every other person in the jungle, so to speak. I'm trying to paint a picture here. And so how do we get more professionals in politics, especially in Nigeria?
Well, Kemi, I think, first of all, we have to acknowledge that things are getting better than they used to be. At least 20 years ago, it was a lot worse. But today, we have more and more professionals who are venturing into partisan politics, who are throwing their hearts into the ring. More and more people. But I guess that we need to have more people get involved, more people who have sources of income, people who decide that, I've made a mark in my profession and my career over the years. I want to offer service to my people. Coming from that background, the person is not a do or die thing for him. It's about service. And if he contests election and he doesn't win, he goes back to his career and life continues. But there are those who, as they say, died there. If they don't get their headway in this political party, they flip over to the next political party. They have to survive.
Anywhere power faces.
Exactly. They have to survive anyhow, whatever it is. No scruples, nothing at all. No dignity, no principles, no integrity. All they need is they
stand for nothing, so they fall for anything.
Anything at all. So I think it's very, very important, especially the young ones. We have a lot of talented, creative, innovative young Nigerians, boys and girls, men and women, who are doing incredibly well in their careers. And some of them have decided, we spoke about Banky W the other time, we have a lot of others too in the ICT and so many things, who say, look, we want to better the lot of our people in our different areas, at the local government area, the state, everybody cannot aspire to be the president. In different fields, you can decide to go to the State House of Assembly, which is one of the most ignored.
Ignored and important.
Yes, very important, but it's ignored in the scheme of things. Everyone looks up to the National Assembly, but you don't know that the State Houses of Assembly also have their powers. Look at
local government. We've been saying this thing on Citizen FM now.
Every day.
We've been saying this thing on Citizen FM now. Let it be known that we've said this thing. And what is this thing that we have been saying? The local government autonomy bill is going round the states. Some states like Kogi have accepted it. Some states like Ekiti have refused.
And more states
have rejected it.
At the end of the day, and if that fails, it means the whole purpose for the alteration would have been defeated.
And it means that we're going to start from scratch again. Because now everybody is focusing on 2023. Part of what will make 2023 different is the local government autonomy
and I
bill.
think one of the things that the citizens could do is that anyone who comes to you for campaign, you ask the question, or you ask your lawmaker, your representatives, what was your vote? How are you voting? If they've not voted, how are you voting in this issue? Local government autonomy. What is your stand on it? And that should also decide whether you will vote for such a person or not. At least, because we need to have one thing that would decide.
Now, Lawrence, I think we need to rehash the importance of local government autonomy so that the people can understand, the citizens can understand the how crucial that is for the entire Nigeria.
Exactly, because, every politics is local. And that is, at that level of government, affects the people directly. And you also have access to this representative, the chairman and the councillors and you have direct access. It's very difficult for you to go to the state capital and see the governor.
Roads near your house.
Even the markets. Primary health care.
Primary health care. It is all under the local government. If the local governments are not autonomous, what it means is that it is still the governor who is handling all of that. Local government autonomy bill. Anyways, Lawrence,
and it will also make it easy for you to hold those leaders to account, because the money comes directly to them and they make a budget, and okay, they said this year we are going to renovate the main market. And you wait 2 months,
and you
nothing
know that
is done.
You've gone to the market, nothing has been done. You can quickly talk again. Because let it not be that in another few years they will now be saying the president. You see, that bad road, unless it's a federal road, a state road, that bad road where you live is local government. Is not, and it will also make people pay more attention to who their councillor is. Today you have someone who just comes in through the state governor and says he's going to become councillor of a particular area. He doesn't live there. He doesn't know their pains. He doesn't know what they're experiencing. He doesn't know anything about the place. Perhaps because someone has seconded him there, he comes there and then the whole place is in shambles and he claims to be the councillor of that place. That way, with local government autonomy, what it will mean is that people will be able to say, this is our councillor. You will know his house. You will know where he stays. You will be able to say, okay, Oga councillor, you didn't do this. And even when he finishes his tenure, he knows that he's coming back to live in that same place. Hey, okay.
Look, Kemi, we cannot get tired of saying
we will
this.
not get tired.
We need to say it because it's very crucial. Because I've been trying to wrap my head around why a state House of Assembly would reject the local government autonomy bill. I've been trying to, if not for selfish interest, that's the only thing. And
it is also because we don't have professionals in politics. Because if we have professionals in politics, they would realize that it is very, very important. And the state assemblies will realize that they're not tied to their umbilical cord is not tied to the governor's own. Because if you're a professional, you have achieved something in your field, you're not afraid to go back to your field of endeavor, right? But if you are just a professional politician, what it means is that it is your career. Whatever they say, whatever your superior says is law. So how do we get more professionals into politics?
Kemi, we must also consider that while we want to encourage more professionals in politics, we should also be bothered about our recruitment process. Of how these professionals are now placed in positions of authority, because it would defeat the purpose if a professional is just ordained by the sitting governor and he becomes the Speaker of the House of Assembly, for example. That professional is not likely, despite his background, is not likely to do much because of how he came in. But when representatives or people are brought in because of popular contribution of their people in the community say, this is the person we want, we trust him, he has a pedigree, then go and represent it. You're more likely to look out for your people because you know that your stay there is at the behest of these people.
Absolutely. Lawrence, let me just quickly take a look at what we have right now according to the Local Government Autonomy Bill. This was a report done by Leadership on the this is dated about 2 months ago, okay, Leadership, and it says here 10 states of the 36 states have passed the Local Government Autonomy Bill. Lagos and Ekiti State Houses of Assembly have rejected it. It's also unlikely Rivers, Ondo, Imo, Ebonyi, Kwara, Plateau, Kaduna, Kebbi, Zamfara, Taraba, Yobe, Gombe, and Bauchi will pass the bill. And the 10 states that have passed it, that we should clap for: Delta, Akwa Ibom, Edo, Oshun, Ogun, Anambra, Abia, Kogi, and Katsina. So you can see, by this, my states and Lawrence states have passed it. So if your state has not passed it, you are part of the problem. If you are not asking questions. Okay, so but Lawrence, it's a good thing that 10. So we need just 14 more.
Yeah, and I also think there's an update on that.
There's an update on that. Okay, I haven't seen the update yet. I haven't seen the update yet. But of course, you will get it in our subsequent bulletin on Citizen FM, just so that we are all aware of what is going on. If we can get 24 states to pass the local government autonomy bill, then it means that we're good to go. It will become autonomous. But please apply pressure. Lawrence, you know that word on social media. Apply more pressure. Okay, so yeah, we're saying.
Yes, we're talking about bringing in professionals. I was saying that we also need to be concerned about the recruitment
how
process.
The professionals come
in, because sometimes you see people come in and you know this person's pedigree, and you begin to ask questions. What happened to him? People say it's a system. What happened? This man was a professional, was a credible banker. He spent 30 years in the industry, impeccable records and everything. He rose to the peak of his career, and he now came into government, and people say, what happened?
You know, this thing you said, right? I recall when we had Dr. Dahiru in the studio, and we're talking about the difference between politics and governance, and he was saying that we also need to ensure that the people who are coming into politics are coming into it to serve. That you do, he actually made mention of someone, I think he said he knew, who got appointed in a particular position, and the person had all the skill set for that position, but his eyes were set on something else, another political position. So everything he did around that position was for the other position he has his eyes set on. But this now brings us to the human factor. As human beings, we must always remember, nobody will take 5 naira out of this place. It is the lives we have touched. Because now it's not even a question of professional in politics again. There's nothing that says that person or whoever comes in, is not a professional. But because the person has their eyes set on something else rather than affecting change in the lives of the people is where the problem is. Lawrence, maybe it's patriotism we should preach.
You see, Kemi,
Yeah.
it's one. The first thing, just look at it from even your circle of friends, Kemi. Today, if you're given, okay, we have a call, let's take that call.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Citizen Abimbola.
Senior citizen Abimbola.
Sorry, sir. Senior citizen Abimbola.
Citizen Abimbola. Good morning,
Good
sir.
morning.
Good morning, sir, again. You've already done justice to the topic as if it will look like overflogging it. I'm wondering where I should come in again, because
Please
you've
just
already did justice to it.
Senior
But let me
citizen.
bring you back to let me bring back to your mind the IBB administration. Although an illegitimate one. Yes, it will be remembered for assembling the best minds in politics and governance. Can you imagine the legendary 12P Okongu, Wale Yinka, and the rest, and even Jonathan did some like Okonjo, where who had to resign that lofty position and involving governance.
Even Patai Solari.
That's
are you
for
with me?
yes, that's for the head of state. Chief.
Even Obasanjo discovered Rufai, we all knew what he did while at the helms. So I think what is making them not to go is, as you said, so many pigs that are mocking up, mothering up the whole place. They should make the center to be less attractive. People think what they can grab from it. A former PM of UK resigned because he went partying. Can you imagine as highly placed as he was? He resigned his position because he saw it as a service to his people. So if they see it like that, I think we are now part of progress. Thank you. This is my take this morning.
Thank you very
Thank
much,
you,
senior
Sir.
citizen Abimbola. Lawrence, you know what came into my head? I don't know. Sometimes my mind just travels. What came into my head when senior citizen Abimbola was talking was when the PM resigned. And if it was your grandma would say, "Shemi, nishe patimon." Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Kem.
Good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from?
This is Mr. Dave from Central Area.
Ah, good to have you on the program this morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Mr. Lawrence.
Good morning, Dave.
Thank you. The topic this morning is very interesting, but to me, I don't think we need more professionals in politics because professionals have failed us. So what we need is people that are ready to serve and give to the citizens and give to the society. You know, when you get professionals, they only come to loot. They only come to extort the citizens. Professionals make themselves lords and make themselves mini gods and make themselves godfathers. So we don't need more professionals in politics. In this part of the world we are, especially in Nigeria, we need people who are ready to serve and give to the society. People who are patriotic. People who have God feelings. Those are the people we need in politics. Thank you. That is my opinion on this one.
Thank you very much, Dave from Central Area, for that one. Samuel, I saw your call, but unfortunately, Dave was on the line. Perhaps if you can quickly hit it again, then we'll call it a day. But if not, let's see. Samuel is back. Hello, good morning, Samuel. Hello, good morning, Samuel.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity.
Yeah, please go ahead.
What I want to say is not a very difficult task. It's not somebody that located Jonathan from local government to state, from state to federal government, because they saw his conduct, they saw the way he behaves, and they recommend him even up to that level. It's somebody that recommended Kojo Iweala. So what I'm saying is that, like this answer, that's why I'm saying they should not eat they should not struggle for this with their 10 fingers. They should not struggle for food with their 10 fingers, because people are watching them. Even to all those lecturers, they are close to the corridor of power. Somebody can choose them tomorrow that this person is of good conduct. So what I'm saying, like your neighbor, even your neighbor at your street, you know their conduct. You can say, I recommend this person. You can recommend them. And from there they pick it up. Understand? So someone like recommend somebody like Additional. So you see these people, your colleagues in the office, people in the local government, you interact with them every day, you know them. They know them. So with that way, we can get nice people to come to politics.
Thank you very much, Samuel. And your last caller for the Zuma Big Talk this morning. A very big thank you to everyone who's contributed on the show this morning. Many thanks to David. Calls are coming in. I apologize. My producer says it's not possible. Okay, Patrick, everybody who's called in this morning. David, ID, Michael, Maiwa, Joe, Patrick, Bode, Samuel, Kennedy, David from Asokoro, David from Central Area, Michael from Central Area, every other person who just sat back, listened and enjoyed the show. We want to say a very big thank you to you, and of course to Lawrence Umwete.
Well, thank you so much, Kemi. It's been a very wonderful program.
Yeah, I do totally agree with you. In the end, Nigeria is our beloved country, and we must work towards building it, right?
Exactly. And leave it better than we found it.
Exactly. Okay, my beloved country. This one is by Fumi Adams. Enjoy.